What's up, guys? We're here at Talladega in the next gen cars. Now everybody knows Super Speedway racing is, very simple. You don't have to really worry about tires. You don't have to worry about, it's strictly hammering down the gas, staying in the pack and the draft, and being patient, making sure you keep your line, you don't hit anybody else. That's all there really is to it. I won 2 races at Daytona when we were a couple weeks ago. Just be patient. We qualified 9th. On super speedways, I choose to qualify every time because normally people know if you don't qualify, you start in the back of the track. On Iracing, you can normally avoid accidents. They usually happen in the front, everyone fighting for first off the first 2 turns. On super speedways, it's a little different. Usually the accidents happen in the back, people trying to fight their way up front on the first 2 laps, so they end up crashing out in the back. So I prefer to be up front on super speedways. This should be
mic check.
I got you, buddy. It's they're fun tracks. I mean, obviously, like, practicing on them, qualifying is very boring. It's a, like, was it 2.66 miles? About, I want to say the lap times are about like 50 seconds or something, almost a minute, and it's just kind of boring because you're just holding the gas down as far as it'll go. But when you're racing in the pack, like you're about to see, it's a lot of fun.
35 laps, P9.
Yep. P9, 35 laps. Should be a fun one. I'm just hoping we can
follow car number 01. The inside corner.
Stay clean. Don't get caught up in any wrecks. Come on, dude. Come on, number 1. As long as we can stay clean, I'll be happy.
Catch up to car number 01.
And the only time you hit your brake on super speedways is when there's an accident. And even then, going 180 to 190, depending on the draft, your brake usually isn't always your best option. I believe on the 35 lap race, you don't have to worry about gas as well. I'm not entirely sure. I'll find out when we start the race. I don't remember ever having to pit on Daytona. Here we go. Hope for a clean race.
Okay, Steve, stay calm, focus. Green, green, green. Outside. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
And you hear all that wind.
Still there. Still there. Still there. start. Well done. Clear high. P6, car outside. He's still there. Clear high.
Oop, a little too far aside.
The leader has just done 50.7 P5. The lap time was at 50.5. The guy ahead has just done a 50.6.
You guys are shaking so much. Messing me up.
Last lap was at 50.7. The guy behind has just done a 50.3. He's still there. Hold your line. He's still there.
He's coming.
Still there. He's still there.
I'm having to lift.
He's still there.
This guy can't really hold his line.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Jesus.
Hold your line. E7.
Oh, they hit. They hit.
Calhoun, 50.2. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Car outside. He's still there. Clear outside.
Oh, jeez.
P4.
I don't know what that guy's doing.
Lap time was 50.7. Okay, Steve, lap times are pretty consistent.
Easy. Trying to keep that gap between me and the guy behind me. He's pretty far behind. So he's not getting a full-on draft. So he's at that little dust up right there. He's kind of catching up because I had to lift. Whoop, that was my bad. I lost some speed on that one. I was looking in my rearview mirror.
That's the fastest lap for Schmidt, 50.1.
Easy. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Got car high, clear outside.
This is gonna get really dicey right here.
Still there.
I don't know what they were doing.
Clear high.
We're only 8 laps into this. You don't really have to worry about passing when you're up in the front too.
Full course caution.
Oh. Everybody slow down.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed. Pace car's out. Line up single file behind car
we're ahead.
number 03.
We're ahead of. We are ahead of the pace car, so we should keep going. Pace car's in turn 1. They're slowing down more than they need to. Well, there you go, guys. There's Super Speedway racing. If you've never seen it before, it's very fast, very intense. A simple little mistake, you can go flying. You know, that's why in real life it's so dangerous, and there's a lot of racers who don't like them. Because some of the little wiggling back and forth that you see is from the draft, from the air going around the car. It can actually push you one way or the other. So
Course yellow. Pits are open.
it's not all on the driver, you know. It's the air going around you. So they got a little testy right there at the end. I was kind of worried about, like, why are you guys trying to like go almost like 3 wide and, you know, lap 8? There's no reason for that.
Florida. Oh well, no communication. And hello, Roger.
I'm shocked he's going to pit.
Checking up, checking up, checking up.
That's crazy. He went to a pit. 'Cause I'm looking at it right now. We're on lap 10. We got 25 laps left, and I have
23.
I have 28.3 laps of gas left, so I should be able to make it to the end. And because of these pace laps,
Pits are closed.
you're saving some gas, so I don't know why he's pitting. You don't need tires on a super speedway. You're not putting much stress on the tires due to the banked turns. So I don't know why he went to go pit.
Funny car, man. I want that paint job.
But that put me in third, which means I'll start on I prefer the inside line.
15, the reason I'm mad is the 24 got loose, so I went under him. And he went back down on me and pushed me about on the apron. And I had to come back up. He touched me in the process, and 5 seconds later, he held his line, and then he wrecked. Give me a break.
Constantine, is that on trading tank?
only problem is with me starting in third, if I'm behind the leader, it's your direct job to push the guy in front of you.
Closed.
So if he can't hold a line and I go to push him, I will spin him out, unfortunately. That's the only thing about super speedways.
How you doing, friend?
Yeah, the thing about super speedways is you have to really trust the guy in front of you. You have to really trust the guy in front of you and hope that when you go give him a little bump to push him, he's not moving all over the place. So we'll see. I don't ever, especially on super speedways, I never want to be responsible for an accident trying to push somebody when in reality you probably shouldn't have. So
All right, Steve, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
we'll see what happens on this restart. I will say though, after going to Texas Motor Speedway, I think Talladega, Daytona, the super speedways are on my bucket list to go to in real life. I think those would be some fun races to see in person. Only problem is it's such a big track, you only see them at one part of the track. See, the reason I don't even try for first place until like the last, couple laps is because of because I don't trust anyone behind me. So I'd rather stay behind and then make a run for it with like 1 or 2 laps left. Stay behind him, give him a little bump, and then go around him. Try and make that run.
What's happening?
Here we go. This is where it gets scary. Restarts are the worst on super speedways, in my opinion.
Green flag, we're racing. Car outside. Still there. P2, still there. Hold your line.
He just side drafted me a little bit,
Still
looked like.
there. Still there. Still there.
Oh, buddy.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Davenport is now in the lead. Still there. We're high. Car high.
I gave him a little bump, but he messed up that line coming out turn 2.
Hold your line.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
Still
Lord.
there. Hold your line. Hold your line. He's still there. He's still there. Car high. P7. Hold your line. He's still there. He's still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Got a car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
having to lift a lot, man. I can make a run if I had room.
P10, that was 51.6. Still there. Still there.
You guys are moving way too much, man.
Hold your line. Clear high.
Bro, what are you doing?
Still there. Clear high. Outside.
There's gonna be a wreck here in a minute.
Hold your line.
This inside line is not the place to be.
He's still there. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Car high.
And that's why.
He's still there.
There it is.
Clear high. B13. Alright, Steve. The next car is Schmidt. We've got a full course caution. Watch out.
Oh,
Pace car is out.
you do not need to check up that much, bro. We gotta go around and get the pace car. Tom's
We're under caution, but it's closed.
Let's go. That's it.
Jesus Christ.
Pace car's gonna be all the way around in 4, gang. Why, man?
Did we? Because our line was not pushing, we fell all the way back to 13th because our line was just all over the place, man. Our line was just not where it was supposed to be. People were cutting in and out, not being able to hold their line, and because I didn't feel like making a push, and I didn't feel like hitting the guy in front of me while he was wobbling.
16. I got no damage. I had both
pace cars on the back stretch. Pace cars on the back stretch.
Gates are open.
page speed exiting 3. Check it up after. Michael, number 10, did you want to text me again what the problem was there? I just avoided taking like 14 cars out behind me. So I started in the pits on P3.
Goats.
I'm not a Buccaneers fan by any means, but that's a pretty cool car, I gotta admit. Pretty cool. Nice. Whoop. My bad, 20. I almost hit you trying to check out your paint job.
I got to see it up close.
I had to see it up close.
Like 4x close.
Alright, we'll be starting on lap 20. Got 15 laps to go. Again, I'm just trying to avoid these accidents because I see this is a lobby in the middle of the afternoon. This recording was done in the middle of the afternoon. You don't
18, can you peek at my list?
believe it or not, I've come to notice that the best drivers are on at night versus during the day. Not saying these guys are bad drivers, but it's just a lot easier at nighttime versus daytime, in my opinion. Especially if you're going to be doing super speedway races, you're going to have to really... I personally feel like in the smaller tracks, on smaller tracks, I actually find it a little easier to avoid accidents. I know it sounds kind of weird, but super speedways, it's like people can't hold the line. They're sitting there, they're shaking, they're going back and forth, and it causes wrecks all the time. And one little wreck, you know, if you're going to give the guy in front of you a little bump drive, you can spin him out in front of the whole group and like literally take out 10 other cars with you. So if you're in the front and the accidents are happening behind you, those cars when they come out of the pit, or the number one, the race is probably over because their impact was way too hard at 190 miles an hour, or when they come out of the pit, they'll be a lap or two down, and then also their car has damage, so they can't keep up with the group even if they have a draft. So it's easier to get away from those drivers than to be stuck with those drivers. So again, that's why I prefer to be in the front. I'm not happy that we're in P13 right now because our line was so bad that the outside line was just pushing past all of us. So I'm hoping that we can get a good line here.
Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
I'm on the inside line. 20 needs to go outside. I'm hoping this line gets better and we can take off from the outside line.
Okay,
but
Steve, halfway home. Fuel looks good.
The way some of these guys in front of me were holding lines, I don't have high hopes. We'll see what happens. But again, we're still gonna have 15 laps to go. It's not until about 5 laps left you really want to start trying to make some moves. I like, okay, if you look at it, in my line there's 6 cars in front of me. I'm not worried about the other line because I'm not gonna be jumping in and out of line to try and pass people. I'm worried about my line. If someone tries to switch over, I'm gonna take their spot, and if they make a mistake, then yeah, I'll pass them. But it's all about patience. If I've learned anything from my 2 Daytona wins, it's patience. As soon as you jump out of this line, you're going to lose that draft. And if you don't really have a run, you ain't going to be able to pass. So no reason to be aggressive. 15 laps left. If the opportunity's there, take it. If not, we'll wait. We qualified 9th. We're in 14th, so we're way below where I want to be at right now. So.
And Herbert. Hey, car, if you copy, I got a little white front damage, might be a little slow on takeoff.
Hey, 2 car, what does your thing say? Stay behind the pace car or stay behind the 21 car?
Inside lane behind pace car. What's yours say?
I copy you, 15. Careful, just pretty much run me over.
Oh, these guys just hit each other. The outside line might be messed up.
Green flag.
Horrible restart.
Got a car outside.
Horrible restart by our line.
Still there. Got a car high. Hold your line. Clear high. Car outside. Hold your line.
My goodness. Yeah, lip.
Car high. Clear high.
I had to actually hit the brake.
Car high.
I was gonna slam into that car. This one car's in a bad spot.
Nice save, buddy.
He's still there. Clear outside. B16.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord.
That was a bold move there, 20.
Solomon is leading the race.
They all went way too low.
Oh, you're gonna wreck us, dude. Y'all need to know when to lift. Well, I'm all about air braking, but geez.
Sorry, I was trying to block the high lane and try to keep my runs on, but
Herbert, that's a bad move. Stay on the bottom. You've got
Still there.
11 cars behind you.
Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear high.
They're riding. Good
P15.
job.
Davenport is now leading.
There's gonna be a wreck right in front of us. I can already tell.
Good job, Ivan.
I don't know what number he is. I'm gonna say it's that yellow car up there. He's all over the place.
Outside. He's still there. Still there. Clear high. Got car high. Still there. Still there. Clear
Stay in the
outside.
middle, Ivan. Alright, that's okay.
Car outside. Clear outside. Got car high. Peterson is now in the lead. Clear
There he
outside.
goes. There he goes. There he
And
goes.
I
There he
told
goes.
him to stay in the middle.
Car high. You're in
Ah,
the
come on.
God dang it. See? There you go. There it is.
Thanks, too.
There it is.
Pace
Line up
car's
single
gonna be
file.
in 3.
Car number 20. Pace car is out.
Where the fuck
It's
was I
closed.
supposed to go then, dude?
Oh, my tire's done.
I don't know, but you certainly can't drift up and put me in the wall.
I didn't fucking drift up. The cars in front of me were fucking all over the place.
And my tire's done. My race is done,
that's
boys.
why Iracing should have a thing about people that race with joysticks have their own racing session.
Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 55.
My wheel
We're gonna do
is so
pace
bad.
speed in 3 group. Pace speed.
Man, that's the danger of super speedway racing, man. It's unfortunate. There's nothing I could have done.
Box in. 5,
Oh my God.
3, 2, 1.
Hang on.
Box now.
Who was that? Who was that just hit me? Hey, number 9, you know you shouldn't hit people on the pit road, you moron. Let's go see that accident. Let's go back and look at the accident real fast.
Checking up in 4.
Dude, he was messing up already. There's the accident in front. Nothing. I got right into the back of him, unfortunately, because God dang it. Back over. I messed up. So, who was the car that caused the accident? Who was it? Oop. I want to say it was the number 9 car. Yeah, he was the first one. He was in first. So what happened? Oh, 13 shot below him, and then the problem is he turned up into the track, up into him, down into him. That's what caught me. That's what caught me. God dang it, man.
Stay low for the lucky dog.
So if you look
Well,
at
so high for the lucky dog? Okay.
So he goes down, comes back up, which you never do. And I was hoping that this guy would go up and this guy would stay down. I was going to try and sneak through. There's nothing I could do. I got right into the back of him, and then he just destroyed me. Number 20 just totally destroyed me. Damn. And then kaboom. But why couldn't I steer? What was wrong with my car? I'm not entirely sure what was exactly wrong, because it wouldn't let me steer. Jesus. I think that was, I don't know. It wouldn't let me steer to the right, the left, or the left really at all, because it wanted to pull right. So I think my tires still feels. They're still pacing. I don't know how many. They're not gonna restart right here, I don't think. But I am already a lap down. I'll be 2 laps down by the time they come around. I think they're gonna restart right here, but it doesn't matter. My race is basically over. It's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. We were doing good. We were holding our line. We were all the way up to second at one point, and then our line got really messed up, so we couldn't. We couldn't push. Really sucks. Still fixing my car. Let's go back and watch that real fast
Davis ahead is pitting.
Watch that again. I think number 9 left. I think his race is over. He was doing fine there. It was this lap. Right there. I want to watch it from 13's cockpit. See what he saw. Plain and simple, number 9 tried to block. That's number 9's fault 100%. Because he was in the out, or he was up here. He was hanging out right here. Then he comes up and then tries to come back down to block and didn't have enough speed. But the problem was, he should know better. If you fell below that line, you almost spun out. You should have stayed turning to the left. So I might as well try. See what my car can do. So we can get out here. Not finish too far behind, but we're gonna finish pretty far behind. Yeah, I still have a problem. My car wants to turn right. My car wants to turn right completely. I'm fighting the car. This is not good. We're gonna try. See if we can even get up to speed.
Pits are open.
I can't quite get up to speed, but
race will resume at the end of this lap.
yeah, my car still has issues. So there's only 5 more laps. This would be the time on this restart that I would have tried to push a little bit, but we're gonna have 6 more laps. Yeah, I would have tried to push this one a little bit if I was up in the front still, but no, we're just gonna finish Only reason I'm uploading this video still is because, you know, you get a feel for what super speedway racing is. You get an onboard look of what it's like to race on a super speedway and how dangerous it is for the real life drivers, and how hard it is in iRacing, because people, you know, you gotta remember, and you've heard probably NASCAR drivers talk about this, is on iRacing, people take way more chances than need to because they're not paying for the damages of the accident. I think I'm supposed to drop to the end. I'm gonna get black flagged, I think. It says catch the 6 car, but it says drop to the end, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be behind the guys behind me or not. It's kind of confusing. I'm gonna try and keep up, but I don't have high hopes. My steering wheel wants to go to the right.
Clear all round. The car ahead's pitting. P24.
Yeah, they're gonna pull away from me. I can't get the speed fast enough. I mean, I'm at speed without draft. 177, 178, but we're running a qualifying. I just didn't get any draft. So there's another accident here in a second, I might be able to catch up, but oh, that guy blinking all the way up there. See, this is where it's boring. I was talking about earlier.
The gap behind is now.
When people get in accidents, they end up behind. This is what they have to do. This is so boring. But I can do whatever I want. I can go to the high line. I can go all the way up here. Doesn't matter what you do, you're not going to catch up. I can stay down low.
The leader's just done it, 50.4.
There is no catching up for me. At this point, I'm just trying to finish the race. And it's unfortunate, I got a 4X for incidents. And then I got another 4X because the moron that caused the original accident hit me in the pits.
Full course caution.
There we go. There we go.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 15. We're under caution. Pits are closed.
Oh, okay.
By now.
What was the cause for that caution?
Coming back in the track.
I needed that one.
Edward will take season 3.
That'll help me get, I don't know who was involved in it, but that'll probably help me get some positions back. Try and get in the top 20, maybe. There'll probably be another accident. We're probably gonna have a green-white checker. That's usually how these races go. Everyone's pushing on the last lap or two and they end up getting caught in an accident, so. Obviously, in real life,
Checking up.
you're not hoping for an accident, but in iRacing, yeah, I'm hoping for an accident. Just to help out my I rating and get me up there a little bit, because that sucked. I hate going from the front to the back,
4.
especially when it wasn't your fault. My steering wheel's all messed up, man. Something's wrong with my steering. Probably a toe link or something. I don't know.
Chris Schmid, you got a copy?
That's the 20 car, man. He must be Lucky Dog. Yeah, he's Lucky Dog. Lucky Dog.
Chris Schmid, you got a copy? Oh well, we got to find a way to get Chris Schmid to win here.
Why? Why do you want Schmid to win?
Because his number is number 1, and right now he's sitting T3. So if we get him at least to win the race, he'll at least break even on his SR.
Ah.
Dude, I started in the pits. I could fucking care less about winning races. It's not about winning races. It's about helping other people advance their SR and their IR.
You're the kind of person I want on my track every time.
That's why I started in the pits. People can give me bullshit, call me dad, whatever, but I've been doing this for 12 years. I understand how it works.
All right.
And if y'all ever want to race some fun 3-wide racing, JP, that's James Peterson, JP3 Racing. I put races up all the time. I appreciate that, John. I know you've been with
Race
me a
car's
few
coming in
times.
this lap.
There's the green white checker right there.
One car, come on.
See, there's a lot of people like that on iRacing, man. It just kind of shows the community that is on iRacing that I've met so far. There's a lot of cool people on here. And not just because you're letting somebody win. Obviously, you heard what he said. He's been doing this for 12 years. You know, he obviously JP3 Racing, what he's talking about. I bet you that's like a league or something that he has where he'll race competitively in there. But when he's racing in these lobbies, he's just here to have fun, enjoy his time, doesn't care about winning. So it makes a lot of sense. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see. I mean, he's in first place right now. He's gone up. He started in 21st place. So he started where I'm at right now, and he's in first place right now. He went up 20 spots. So he's experienced. He's good. So there's a lot of cool people like that out there.
We start.
I don't like this number 9 car next to me though. That guy is on my bad side. They're long races, man. 35 laps. Everyone sees this track and goes 35 laps. That's it. We're almost an hour in. And we're doing a green, white, checkered.
Green flag. Carlo. Okay, Steve. Push down there. Catch this guy. He's still there. B21. White flag. Last lap. Carlo. Clear low. Inside. Carlo. He's still there. Clear low. Inside. He's still there.
I should have dropped in front of that guy, to be honest with you.
The next car is Davis. Car outside. Clear high. White flag, one more lap.
Stay with me, Ed. Don't worry about the outside.
Car down low.
Come on, Bonnie. Yeah, I got that going.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
What are you doing? You are
Hold your
kidding.
line.
What the frick?
Inside.
Yo, number 9, how many fucking accidents should have caused today, bro?
21st. That's the end of the race.
God damn it, bro. You guys suck.
Yo, number 9, that was 100% intentional, I believe. I'm reporting you. If I go back and I see this...
Good job there, Edward. Appreciate it. Like I said, I don't need to win, but that was some good pushing, brother.
If I go back and I see what I think I saw...
Well done, James. Congratulations.
Bro, the freaking 13. What?
Like I said,
We were going for a minute. I was giving him a little side draft. I got into him right there a little bit. That's my fault. That was 100%. Look at, he had room to come back up. He slammed into me. That dude 100% did that on purpose. Did he finish in front of me? He better not have. I think I finished in front of him. I think I did. Number 9, yeah, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. All that for 20 something place. You can't tell me that wasn't on purpose. Like, I hit him right there on accident. That wasn't on purpose. And that was just intentional back. Look at that turn right there. You can't tell me that wasn't intentional. Now, I would absolutely apologize. If I would have hit him right here, I was trying to side draft him and I kind of got sucked into him. I want to see here. I want to go back to my steering wheel. So if I'm chasing. Look at my steering wheel. I'm turning to the right. I'm trying to get away from it. My steering's messed up. But he comes back and F you, bro. And that's what he does. Man, unfortunate, dude. Really unfortunate. Very unfortunate people want to do stuff like that, but I mean, again, I did bump him on accident. I mean, obviously I was having a steering issue, but that at the end was 100% uncalled for. So I'll likely clip that and report that as intentional wrecking. There's no need for that, especially when you're going for 21st place. It's just uncalled for. You know, he caused a wreck in turn, you know, trying to block when he was in the lead. He's probably still mad about that. And then he rams into me in the pit. Like, this is Class A racing, bro. You know darn right well, you know, that in the pit, you cannot go through somebody when they're going to their pit. And he slams into me, gave me an 8 times. So I think in total, that race effed my safety score. So it's unfortunate. That's Super Speedway racing. That's the danger you play with when you're racing on the, you know, in iRacing on Super Speedway. So, if you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments, you know, if you like Super Speedway racing or not. Obviously, I will be doing more of these throughout the week and posting more videos. Hopefully, we can get you know, the last couple of videos have been bad finishes. I'm hoping to get a better one, get some better races in there. So we've had a string of bad luck, unfortunately, but we will come back and we will start getting up there in the top 3, top 5 again. So have a good one, everybody.